Okay, Ani, welcome. Welcome to Treaty Week 2022, hosted by Robinson Huron, Wildwing Demagayawin. I'm happy you can all join us. We have an exciting week full of many events that we hope you can participate in. But before we get started, we wanted to make sure we start in a good way with our Nokomis Martina here. So I'll pass it over to you, Nokomis.
Miigwech. Miigwech random son of what you much time can go. Ogani quandego, make no them, Macquandana the Macminama Ingan. Equinishing Mandani, Medeo in the Shgabosa, went Manda Menobe Madsoen. Midash Manda. Chekagis makeo menedosa janondaging sanango kinamanda we much time manda we we much time samanda nango one message manda we namage wensa woman jenigadek samant pinangwa geget the shom nedosa gabosen masa janondagia manda sa wakidia bigwe chuinsa kinagego man piget kamek gami kashmi gwain man pinake wogisa skevi bossa shet with mishomes en sagishgak geget goen en gimach tames jeba mandak chatosh kode sagi inabjikaz yang mandak skibirabang we migwet chagoin mi dashno ge mi nom kwen mama the way ne manda we shich ge amanda sa man pim sanat test chigeng nangwa manda sani Vashe migwet wen mas jeba mabaget bikisas mi uge wabung we memosh kneshing maba knok mesna Geget geen miigwech wel is wie do kazat man piget kamek. Ge nagdo en mat ge kwewan. Ge is nagdo en dag sige man do nebe. Kines we is nagdo en dag kide ge gosa. Minama bashkak me kwe man pine king bishnash kmasen den me onansa. Geget geen miigwech was ge o nedo kinaman pie o gashe minat nandashkak me kwen. Man pi be mad so en we are ming samanba 1p. Manda sige makwen masa chitwane sewen kenan sebebe shige shmina going minaman pia ke ge shmina going ge gino eshem we medada man pi get kamek manda ge skode she bagen makwen dad manda sawe ne gi mach tang manda sa chigeshep makwen dad ge weskode mino ye manda nebe ge makwen dad ge gashe Ashe migwechwen mang manda sheba manda sa kenag the gimna kwang manda getchto and dagat sumadan nebe geget woni bna gego eshem makwen maso manda nangosa mem de gego ni when dan mak kashmi min gas do nashna besa manda sa wabanong geget gein migwechwa yewa megesa Kiabe manda me maji dot samanda den me onanen o semam chigunang o sema isga song sheba pognak isga swang geget ge migwechwa so megesa yabe beme nen kit manda sa we maji dot manda den me onanen o de espeming geget ge in makwen mak penochiek Mem de go no go be bidas masajek mem de go mad sajek mina be me akasajek in on makwen mak mish bina on the kings jaunong o des the kings is mi go chuga an so kana ke no da meshum sanane kuk mesana ke no be me na den mot ya be skondem sa geget gein mi go chuak sa ma be mi go chuage wa washkesh Washkesh aber mein Nagdo and dann weskondem. Wis kinige go eshmigwet washkesh. We sting knaswe go the shmina go namaba nandage de we ganak nochke we mesharche toing sa migwetwa ye wesi. Minagonda geshkni gaik geget geino Nangona bekesh na chebe besen moat manda wa wind bage when manda kino mage kam gong Nonch manda eshik chipiten da ok manda kendas when wini kenchgadek sa anso kana geino kabe shik ken moat ge manda bemad so en meoja midash manda wa wind bage when begish na gonda gesh kniga geino ch ken moat so manda eshik chipiten da ok manda wini ken mingashweb so at geino gonda anso kana Geget geon the king shanashkamasa epgeshmok nen gabenong ge Giaba wesi shemenani with so shkodeb shike. Ge eshmi wet giaba nishnaben be me mami not swanda ge winnie mijam mino no chwewo be men object causing mandas women do king ge migwechra som shkodeb shike. Mina wanda gan so kana kunni king say haja ge no chinonda ging sag mishum salani kukmesnanik. Geen watje besnask moet samanda we manda we shit yang samanda wa wint mage when samanda kino mage gong manda na go an mistakes not much nang dash geni no manda geni no jinin kiang manda so wa shit yang so kino mage yang mina gainga den masio nim kibeneshi ya be me sasi gwe patang manda okay ge is doen dagset ge mandasani woman en kit ge menwes now nebe midas ge migwet ge in the nasa mish mina de gi wet nong ne kings wo nedo makwa opske makwa ge ben benani wet chemenag doen dang eskwandem ge migwet asa Manda sa noch moin, mi manda kina manda wawin mage when manda sa noch moin, manda sa geino anso kanak geino rabisha shweb so atsa noch moin dash manda isha gwej makewam opshke makwa wam nedo makwa. Get ge makwen makni bina get sijek shwe ne king na go bemesha gaboijek sa. Geget mina beşik kina çana mina odanım ya osna go mina beşik ne tanışnabe mat mina manda ne nişnabe at so in gamuidot gein makwen masa midaş manda ne eşe bu sen masa kino wandak ebe yacık na go wandak ege mak wa menen kiatsa we nage no ache kino mage at so the no chgo kino mage gam gongsa geget ge no juina mage at samanda kina ni manda epiche jekchipite da goksmanda ni kino mage when we ne ken ming ani ga shwebak mino nan go me go shwebak mino wan shwebak sa gondak ni joswe kmeshom sananik niking Chinakne gewin, geish na kadming, manda sawewe na jere mad seeing sa, mi manda eshe buga sedma. Harshen mishnang da shemne doshen mishnang, harshen mishnang shemne doshen mishnang, harshen mishnang shemne doshen mishnang, harshen mishnang shemne doshen mishnang. Oho. Okay, so I'd just like to say in English what my prayer was about this morning. I truly give thanks to that sacred fire that we had this morning, led by Leroy, and how we came together, to do this pipe ceremony. And what an awesome way to start this week, with that, by doing the pipes there. And so I give gratitude to be there on the land, which is so important to Anishinaabe, to be on the land. And so I am grateful for this early morning, driving out to Tikmikshing and being around that fire and doing all our prayers there. And this morning I was asked to come and do a prayer here, and I've said it in the language, and I want to translate what was in my prayer. It's always important to give gratitude, and so I think about everything that to be grateful for. And first of all, I say Bonjour de Magnedok, Bonjour my relatives, and making sure that I announce my Anishinaabe Noswin, which is a rose woman, and the beaver is my clan, and my helpers are the bear and the wolf. And so I started off with this prayer in asking the Spirit to hear me as I as I offered, my prayers up, to have that spirit hear me as I'm speaking. And so I give gratitude for that grandfather's son, how it shines to bring us the light every morning. So saying miigwech is so important. And also to grandmother Moon, and she's almost full. Probably tomorrow she'll be full. And so we do our full moon ceremonies. And so I give gratitude to Grandmother Moon for all that she does, how Grandmother Moon teaches us about the earth, when to plant, when to harvest, and to do all these good things, and how it governs our waters and the Quail's monthly cycle. And so we give so much thanks to Grandmother Moon as well. And as I directed my prayers to Shkakamekwe, Mother Earth, and giving gratitude to Mother Earth and all that she provides for us, and thinking about how, the sacred breath that we breathe, the earth that we stand on, the fire. I was thinking about this morning's fire, that sacred fire that was lit, and also for the nebe, the water, and how we lifted that water this morning to give gratitude. So much to be thankful for. And as I directed my prayers to the 4 directions as was given to us to live by, the 4 directions that the eastern direction, and how that sun comes up in that direction. We give thanks to that doorway of the eastern doorway. And while we still have our megas, taking our prayers up to Creator, and how we say miigwech to the megas, all these feathers we give gratitude for. And so asking Creator to hear us in that direction as we give our tobacco. And I think about all the children that come into this world in that direction, and how the ones that are coming as well, the ones that are Bidas Maseo, they're still coming, and saying miigwech, so they can be blessed, these children that are coming, so they can start learning our ways of all these little ceremonies that we do, from our ancestors. So I say miigwech in that direction. And as I directed my prayers to that southern doorway, I say miigwech, for that deer that stands in that doorway, that still guards that doorway. And how the deer is still giving us, mijam, that food that we need, that sustains us throughout the winter months. I say miigwech to that deer because we use all parts of that deer, so saying miigwech is very important. And I also think about the youth, especially this week, as we go into this Wawin Damage, this treaty week, and how it is important for them to learn all what our ancestors have, gone through, with all these different treaties that we have, and especially the Robinson-Huron Treaty in this area. So I'm very happy to learn that some of the chiefs are going out to these schools today. So I say miigwech to Gajemanedo, for that they do that work as well, as us, as everybody else for this treaty week. And as I directed my prayers to that western doorway, I say miigwech to that buffalo, that buffalo is still standing there, also giving us what we need. The buffalo pelts, are used in many ceremonies. So I say miigwech, and all the things that we get from the buffalo, the meat and everything else. So I say miigwech. And also I think about all the people, adult people that also need our prayers today. because they're the ones that are, doing so much work as well, taking care of their grandchildren, their children, teenagers, and whatnot. So I say prayers for them as well. And as I directed, I forgot, I also said prayers and thank you, miigwech, to the Thunderbird that still brings on that rain, and how we need that rain here on the earth. So I say miigwech to that Nimki Beneshi. And as I directed my prayers to that northern direction, I also say miigwech to those ancestors that are still, in each of these doorways, giving gratitude, for all the things that they have left behind for us to find, to nurture the knowledge that they left us. And also thinking about that spirit bear, that Wapshkimakwa, that the white bear, that brings us that Nojmoin. That Nojmoin is that healing. And that is what we all need as a people for this world, for even this week, as we learn and heal from all the things that we're going to be learning this week. And so I say miigwech for listening to my translation. Miigwech.